Hi, it's Dr. Brad, and I'd like to talk to you today about teeth grinding in children. I often get asked by parents, hey, my child grinds their teeth pretty bad at night. Should I be concerned? And the old school answer I would have given you like 10 years ago would have been, hey, it's not a big deal. Some kids just grind. We'll monitor it. And if they start to grind on their permanent teeth, we can make them a night guard. But what we know with today's research, that is no longer an acceptable answer. We know that up to 75% of nighttime grinding is actually an airway issue. Your child may not be getting enough oxygen to the brain. So let me explain. When the brain is deprived of oxygen, when it dips down low enough, it kind of freaks out. Alarm bells go off. Ding, 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 ding. And that sends messages down to these jaw muscles to protrude and to grind. And that actually opens up your child's airway and allows them to breathe a little better. It's a sign that they're not breathing well. It's an adaptive reflex. So, what does this mean for our children? Well, it kind of means some bad things, because what we know is that if the airway is compromised, the oxygen dips, they get kicked out of their good sleep. They need stage 4 sleep and REM sleep. And if they don't get enough of this deep sleep, there can be some problems. The problems is that these kids don't do as well in school. They're just tired. They can't think straight. They can even have forms of ADHD. 25 up to maybe even 50% of ADHD has been said to be from poor sleep. So these are all things we don't want for our children. So what are some other things to look for so we can kind of figure out if this might be your child? Snoring. Or if they're not snoring, it could just be weird breathing, disruptive breathing. Pauses in breathing are huge. Also look for any sleep disturbance, sleepwalking, bedwetting, and night terrors, or frequent awakenings. Or even if your child sleeps through the night, see how they wake up. Are they really hard to wake up? Are they irritable when they wake up? Do they seem to be a little more tired than they should be? Or it can even in children come out as hyperactivity. So, if you feel like this is one of your children, we need to get you to the proper specialists. But bottom line is if your child is grinding and they don't have any of these other symptoms that we talked about today, you're probably fine, no worries. However, if your child is grinding and they have one or more of these symptoms, we need to get you to the right people, which would be the ENT or a sleep medicine specialist, which is like a pediatric pulmonologist or some other specialties. So if you feel like this might be your child, you're welcome to come in. 3 of my own children have had this. They've had it bad enough to where it was actually diagnosed as sleep apnea. So this is something that's near and dear to my heart, and I'd love to help you if you feel like your child also suffers from this. So give us a call, come on by. Thanks.